Have the Tal'Darim accepted the truth of Amon's betrayal?
Some have. Others dare not question my commands.
None wish to declare Rakshir upon you.
Let them. No one can stand in the way of my vengeance. This grows tiring. We have done what we came to do. Set course for Ire. And let us bring this war to Amon.
Do not dare give me orders, Alarak. We will return to Ire only when I believe the time is right.
Let's hope that time comes soon.
Artanis, you should know my fear of the Tal'Darim is not of them now, but what becomes of them if Amon is defeated.
You fear they will never integrate with our society.
They share our blood, but they are not like us. You know in your heart that may never change.
It is true. A great battle may loom on the horizon ahead of us, but it's a risk we must take.
It is a great risk.
The dawn of a unified Protoss requires much. Like the threads of a cloth, we must come together and be stronger because of it.
To think what we've become with their culture influencing us, changing us.
Yes, we will be changed. And perhaps that is what you fear more than battle. The path ahead is uncharted, Matriarch. Rohana, before you freed yourself from the Kala's grip, did you see anything else?
Yes, I saw Amon's end. As the Firstborn created the Kala, the Xel'Naga were disturbed from their slumber. They felt an absence within the void itself. They discovered Amon and his followers at Xeris, and a war among the gods erupted. Amon unleashed the Swarm.
And the Swarm consumed the Xel'Naga.
Only a fraction remained within Ulnar. In the final confrontation, Amon was felled, but he was not defeated. He returned to the Void, twisting it with his hatred. His servant, Narud, machinated for eons, seeking a body to sustain his master.
The hybrid.
A stepping stone towards the host body he now forges upon Ire. His plan is almost complete.
We are still here, Rohana, and he can be defeated again.
Do not think what has happened here will spare Alarak from my watchful eye.
I did not expect it to.
If he dares to betray us or takes any action against you, I promise his blood will coat these corridors.
Good. That is what I am counting on. So many lost. So much destruction. But there is a glimmer of hope. We will destroy Amon's host body and cast him from the Kala. The Templar shall make our final stand for Ire. Brothers, sisters, the time has come for our attack.
Oh, well, this is truly a miracle.
Rohana has used her connection to the Kala to reveal Amon's plan. He forges a hybrid body to indwell, and exists within it and the Kala. But he remains vulnerable until this form is complete. He must call upon the Golden Armada for defense.
There is still a way to prevent them from warping to Ire, by dismantling the Warp Network's power structures.
That would grant us the time we need to destroy Amon's hybrid form. Clever.
Once he only has the Templar to inhabit, we unleash the Keystone, removing Amon from the Kala.
It will not contain him for long.
No, but long enough for our people to sever their connection to the Kala and thrust him back into the void.
This optimism is dangerous. We could destroy them all from orbit, and not waste such time.
How dare you suggest the destruction of our people?
I will not accept that, Alarak. What we face is a true horror, but we must endure it. Ready yourselves. The final confrontation is upon us, and we will meet it head on.
Your people are lost, Artanis. I know you desire to save them, but it will not be done. Our focus should be on Amon's destruction alone.
By destroying Amon's body, then liberating my people from the Kala, he will be thrust back into the void. It is a victory we can achieve.
It is a folly and a risk we do not need to incur. We should eradicate the Protoss, burn the entire world and all on it.
No, Alarak. If we may save my people, it will be done. Do not defy me on this.
Of course, I only counsel wisdom. If you do not wish to hear it, I will say no more.
Ire. Some of my people are seeing it for the first time. They were born on Shakuras and have only heard tales of our homeland.
They will see much more of it, now that the power of the Keystone is within our grasp. Zeratul spoke truly. It has ushered us unto hope.
Yes, though not as we initially suspected.
Still, his tireless devotion brought us this chance. I will forever honor him for that.
As shall I.
The psionic matrix was first sparked 3,000 years ago. It is strange. Such a joyous event, and I only know of it from what has been recorded in history. I do not feel the memory. I cannot tell you of the joy that Protoss felt as the first pulse charged the psi matrix, or the rush of thoughts that cascaded through the Kala and the minds of the proud Kalai.
And yet, we know all that we need to about these times, Rohana.
Yes. You must understand, though, to have so little of experience to recall it, my account is capable of flaws, of imperfection.
Perhaps this is how our histories should be viewed after all, without certainty, only seen through the era one lives in.
Hierarch, it is an honor.
The Keystone is reacting to void energies on the surface of Ire. But this scale, it can only be...
Amon. How long until the Keystone is ready?
I do not know. It has only been used like this once before. The Keystone shows clear evidence of tampering, likely by this Narud creature mentioned in the Terran engineer Swan's report. It was adapted to drain the void energies within Kerrigan and store them until they could be redistributed to revive Amon. The foundation is there, but it was never intended to house the full energies of a Xalnaga.
You will find a way, Karax. If there is one thing I have learned, you will not rest until you have found your result. I have faith in that.
Thank you, Hierarch. But this will prove difficult. The Keystone was intended to be a vessel, not a prison.
I have such tangible memories of Ire. I can still feel the warm breezes of Aldera, its hot sunlight filling my every pore.
The Praetor Council took me to Aldera as a youngling too. It is there where I ignited my first Psyblade.
Phoenix as well. It was the proudest moment of his life. He felt such purpose, such surety of his existence. I look forward to seeing this place he so loved for the first time.
Those memories you hold, they are of another place. That world is no more.
Then we shall build a better one on top of it.
The Psi Matrix's power structures are accessible from 3 locations across Ire. We must divide our forces to destroy them. I shall coordinate you and your Executor's efforts from aboard the Spear of Adun. We can begin as soon as you are ready, Hierarch. The Psionic Matrix is the beating heart of Ire, formed from a lattice of Kadaran crystals embedded within the planet's crust. Its power structures can only be accessed from 3 points. If we destroy them, it should disable the warp network.
I will send 3 forces. We shall destroy the Matrix before Amon can recall the Golden Armada to Ire.
Vorazun, Alarak, you must enter the Citadel of the Executor to reach the first power structure. But the city has been infested.
No matter. We shall purge Antioch of the Zerg.
Even if I must do it myself. How shall you serve?
Yes?
State your request.
You require...
So Venus others are defeated. Pitiful. They too shall fall before my power. Tell me, how did you lose ire to these animals? Did they leave and chew upon your starships?
The Zerg were once the greatest threat my people faced. Only a fool would underestimate them.
Well then, I will bow to your experience as the fool. I hesitate to think what you would do without me.
You are about to find out. This gate is sealed from the other side, and I shall move through the shadows to open it. Neroth, overseers. They can detect my presence. Better to avoid them. The enemy will never see me. We stand with our allies. It is my honor.
Are you done yet? Or do I need to keep slaughtering the Zerg here?
There. The gate has been opened.
Finally. Now let us continue.
I walk the ship.
Do not waste
Sadar.
Of course.
Nasperu Sadar.
How shall you serve? Only.
Require counsel. This shall be our day of trial. What is your will? What is your will?
Speak.
Yes?
Speak.
It seems I must infiltrate the enemy's forces and unseal the way forward.
Those mutalisks are swarming en masse. I would do my best to remain undetected if I were you.
Miraz Gulio. There is much to be done. There is much to be done. Miraz Gulio. Our future is...
Do not waste my time.
We have nearly reached the power structure. Press forward, High Lord.
Orders from you. Do not waste my time. I agree with this choice.
chamber is completely sealed. My stealth will not avail us here.
Then let us try a more direct approach. Guard me while I prepare. The Zerg will surely sense my growing power.
Narazgul. And Aradin Shakuris. The path to victory awaits. Narazgul. Narazgul. The path to victory awaits.
Almost. Just a moment longer. Keep the Zerg off me or we perish.
The path to victory awaits. Unbelievable. You didn't just blast open the door.
Both the Zerg and a power structure will trouble us no more. Contact the others and tell them of the victory I have brought you.
Rohana, Alarak and I have destroyed the power structure. Alert the next team that they may begin.
Carax, Phoenix, the loss of the first power structure has not gone unnoticed. Hybrid have convened to defend the area.
Good. They shall suffer the full extent of my wrath.
All in good time, friend Phoenix. The Hybrid are a powerful foe, and if we're going to face them, we will need support. I've spent quite some time studying void energy. I should be able to reclaim robotic units and structures from Amon.
Then let us assemble our army, so a Hybrid may fall before it.
I concur. An immortal! I cannot free the pilot from Amon's grasp, but I should be able to take control of it.
Our duty is...
Naku Afal. I am not detecting any robotic units ahead. I suppose now would be a good time to phase in some photon cannons. I will find the solution. It will be... Amon shall not prevail. It will be...
The power structure lies ahead, but the temple grounds are vast.
Sentries, Immortals, Colossi, Reavers. We should reclaim as many as possible before proceeding. It will be...
We shall...
I will find the solution. I concur. Ire will be restored. We are united. I can reclaim the gateway and robotics facility in this area.
We could then supplement our forces with the units of our choosing. A clever plan.
Progress is made by the bold. Purpose guides us. I concur. Purpose guides us. Yes, I I concur. Purpose. Base. I will find the solution. I hear you. Ire will be restored. We are all
I'm curious, Phase Smith. Could you take control of me?
If your systems were compromised by Amon, yes, I believe I could purify them. Shanala Arai Delam. Purpose guides us. I concur. My expertise is yours. are all What would you? I will find the solution. The Psi Matrix will fall. It will be. Progress is made by the bold. I, Naku Afal Ire. We are united. It will be. Purpose guides us. I concur. Shanala, I hear you.
I heed the call.
Shanala Arai Delam. I concur. We are united. Shanala Arai Delam. Naku Afal Ire. Ire will be restored. Ire will be restored. Ire will be restored. Amon shall... What may I resolve? I hear you. It will... My expertise is yours. I hear you. My expertise is yours. Progress is made by the bold.
These are our tools. To battle.
My expertise is yours. I hear you. Progress is made by the bold. We are united. Amon shall not prevail. It will be.
I return to serve.
I concur. Purpose guides us. Shanala Arai Delam.
I return to serve. I return to serve.
A Face Smith,
Your command.
we are all Templar. Shanala Arai Delam. Ire will be restored. I concur. It will be. It will be. Progress is made by the bold. Shanala Arai Delam. Yes, Hierarch. I concur. What may I resolve? It will be. I concur. I hear you. We are united.
Speak.
Yes, Hierarch. It will be. It will be. I'm detecting a robotic support bay nearby. If we can claim it, we can construct Colossi. Progress is made. A Face Smith is always prepared. We are united. It will be. We are all Templar. Naku Afal Ire. We are united. I concur. We are united. We are all Templar. We are united. Progress is made by the bold. I concur. We are all Templar. I concur. Shanala Arai Delam. Ire will be restored. Purpose guides us. It will be. Purpose guides us. Ire will be restored. We... Yes, Hierarch. It will be. Progress is made by the bold. I concur. It will be. Purpose guides us. Progress is made by the bold.
Surely the hybrid will be no match for us now.
I believe you are right, friend Phoenix. Let us make for the power structure. A Phase Smith is always prepared. Progress is made by the bold. My sensors are showing a lot of Reavers up ahead. Reclaiming them would be risky, but their firepower would be a huge asset. Prepared.
What would you ask of me?
We are all Templar. It will be. We are united. We are all Templar. Purpose guides us. Will fall. We are united. Purpose guides us. Yes, Hierarch. The Psi Matrix will fall. I concur.
Your command?
What may I resolve?
The enemy closes!
It will be.
Intolerant!
My expertise is yours. The Psi Matrix will fall. Yes, Hierarch.
I return to serve. I return to serve. I return to serve.
The Psi Matrix. I hear you. Naku, my expertise is yours. It will be. The way is open. I will find the
Your crusade has failed. The master of
With the hybrid eliminated, we can safely destroy the power structure. There. The Matrix was never meant to be dismantled like this. It has released a massive overflow of psionic energy from the surface of Ire. Hierarch, I fear you are in great peril. Psionic energy is gathering in the cavern behind you. If it reaches your position...
Do not fear, Karax. My warriors and I will keep ahead of the energy storm. Victory is still within our grasp.
Artanis, I am sending my Dark Templar to clear the path ahead. They shall aid your advance.
as will the Purifiers, deploying war prisons.
The Tal'Darim shall win this battle for you. My warriors are joining your forces now.
Arak and Vayash. There can be no doubt. Be swift, my brothers. The psionic energy has already flooded the cavern entrance. Continue fighting, warriors. I will channel the astral winds to heal your wounds. Our destiny awaits. The future is ours. Our path is clear. This duty is mine. With honor. With honor.
The Purifiers are fighting position, Artanis. You nearly destroyed a major hive cluster.
Fight against the darkness. Future is ours.
We serve at your command.
Press on. The energies are closing in behind us. The future is ours.
Dark Templar are just ahead of your position, Hierarch. They have nearly taken down the final hive cluster. Several Nidus worms are defending the final power structure. My Dark Templar will aid you in destroying them.
We are nearly there! Final power structure. When it falls, the Psi Matrix will be no more.
You have done it, Artanis. We have stayed the Golden Armada's advance, for now. Initiating dimensional recall.
I cannot begin to understand the depth of your sorrow, Artanis. Such noble Templar, now made a monstrosity. Those left, trapped in a body controlled by Amon.
It is the most horrific of fates. But what pains me is the uncertainty of facing them. They are my brothers. Sisters. When we strike these abominations, will our brethren bear witness within? Will they be silent watchers? Or are they already lost to oblivion?
I can offer you little comfort or surety, my friend. But know what you do is the only course.
Now that the Psi Matrix has fallen, Amon cannot warp the Golden Armada back to Aiur to defend himself. We must destroy his host body before it fully awakens. For the sake of our people, we cannot falter.
Have not eluded my gaze, Artanis. Your plans are not hidden from me. And you are too late. Behold, the form of your god. The Culmination of a cycle set into motion when the stars were born. As I was your beginning, so shall I be your end. Know the truth, Artanis. Your people, your beliefs, your color, everything. A lie. There is nothing left of you.
You are wrong. We are finally free to become something more, and you will not stop us! Brace yourself for the full might of the Firstborn! So this is Amon's host body. An abomination made from the flesh of our brethren and the Overmind's carcass.
Indeed, Hierarch. My sensors indicate his form is consuming void energies at an alarming rate. In this state, even our most powerful weaponry will have no effect upon Amon.
These shards, they generate void energy, drain life around them to feed his host body. They must be destroyed.
The land near them has been destabilized. It's almost as if he's terraforming the area, turning it into the void. Wait, the shards are opening rifts, summoning entities to defend them.
Then we are running out of time. Warriors, ready your blades. We fight for the future of Ire.
The void shards must be destroyed if we hope to strike at Amon's host form. Fight well, Templar.
The void reflects my will, and I will your destruction.
Amon is continually opening rifts to protect the shards. We will need to attack before the defenders become overwhelming.
Break the cycle of the Xel'Naga.
Artanis, I am detecting a large number of void entities inbound on our nexus point. Get ready to defend.
There are several locations surrounding Amon's form that would serve as excellent forward outposts. Clear out the enemy, and our forces will provide you with additional support.
Shall all serve. I bring order.
Hierarch, we're tracking multiple flying entities heading for our nexus point.
We have done it! Warriors, press forward!
Be freed of your suffering.
Rift detected. Expect another onslaught of void entities soon.
Establishing a position now.
Pistols charged.
For Fortitude!
Carefully, Hyrule. Destroying the void shard has increased the strength of your remaining form.
establishing purifier fortifications now. We follow you to war, Hierarch.
The Nerazim join the fight.
Your purification is at hand. This universe will be redeemed.
Void entities detected. Marking their location. They are heading towards our nexus point now.
The Void shards are growing increasingly unstable. Engage them cautiously. We do not fully understand their power.
We face the enemy.
Well done, Templar. The third shard has fallen before us.
Upgrade complete. Your probes are under attack. We face the attack. Amon's downfall is at hand. Tal'Darim, your High Lord demands the Dark God's blood. Do not disappoint me.
All 3 forward positions have been secured, Artemis. Now, let us bring an end to Amon. Hierarch, my Dark Templar are moving to strike against Amon.
Purifiers, go forth and purify.
Hierarch, the remaining shards are bleeding void energy. Approaching them will be extremely dangerous.
Unmitigated chaos.
Victory nears, my brothers. Fight with all you have!
Dark Templar, strike with great fury.
Purifier forces, head out and support our Hierarch's warriors.
This vessel. Warriors! Slaughter all who oppose my will.
And defy my will.
Another wave of void entities is on approach, Hierarch.
This is it, brothers. All of our hopes rest upon this moment.
The blades of Shakuras descend upon the Dark God.
Phoenix, ignite your blades. We take this fight to Amon himself.
Prismatic core online.
Let the betrayer know my wrath.
The Purifiers march for victory.
The Nerazim join the fight.
Vengeance for the betrayed.
Mineral field depleted.
Abandon your fear. The end of an age is at hand.
No. Amon's form has awakened.
All vessels, ready your weapons, now! Templar, unleash your fury!
Void energy levels dropping. Amon's host has been destroyed.
Ready the keystone, Karax. Our final stand approaches.
You have surprised my people, Hierarch. They knew little of the bravery of the Templar. Some are even impressed by it.
They have fought nobly, Alarak. I am honored that they stand with me.
They admire your conviction and brutality.
And if we are victorious this day, will they continue to stand with me?
If I will it. But now is not the time to muse upon future things. Not when my vengeance awaits.
Can you sense the hope, Matriarch?
I do. If we succeed, we will have a new chance to forge the unified society we strove for on Shakuras.
We will preserve the traditions of the Nerazim. They will not be forgotten.
In time, they may be. I fear losing our old ways, Artanis. But as we've worked with the Tal'Darim and the Purifiers, I now see that it is inevitable. Traditions must change as we do. A day may come when we leave behind the Shadow Walk, just as you have abandoned the Kala and the caste system.
That is the price we must pay to become truly one people.
So I have come to believe.
You seem troubled by so much loss, Hierarch.
How could one not be? But the brooding you sense is only concern for the task at hand. To convince our people that they must shed what they hold most sacred.
You convinced me. I, who held the Kala above all else.
You knew the risk that connection was presenting to us.
Indeed. Though I seldom knew his possession, each was horrifying. I bore silent witness to the mockery he made of me. I cannot imagine the suffering they have experienced below. The release they must yearn for.
Hierarch, it is done.
The Xel'Naga Keystone is ready for deployment.
Indeed. However, the duration of the effect still deeply concerns me.
It is our only option. We must believe that there will be enough time to speak reason.
No matter what happens, if we die, we all die Templar. And I thank you for that. For your faith in me. It has been my eternal honor to serve you, Hierarch.
I have been blessed to truly get to know you, Artanis. To call you friend, not just because of memory, but through experience.
Our journey is not yet over, friend Phoenix. If we win this day, know that the glory of building a new civilization lies ahead, and I will need you to help me do it.
It is a task I greatly look forward to. But I no longer wish to be called by the name Phoenix.
Oh?
I'm honored to choose my own name. It will be Talendar.
Talendar. One who bears a strong heart. A fitting name. So it shall be.
The Keystone is ready, Hierarch. We await your command.
Karax, open a channel to our entire fleet. I will address the Templar. My brethren, hear me, for there is little time left. All that remains of our race, our civilization, are those that stand beside you now, and those corrupted on the surface below. Our kind once stood as stewards of a galaxy full of promise. In our pride and division, we failed that sacred charge and fell to ruin. The Kala, designed to bring unity, ultimately only aided those divisions. Its hope was a lie. Today, that lie must come to its end. And with it, our prejudice and arrogance must become a thing of the past. For we now fight in the belief that our kind has not seen its end. That we Protoss can stand bound by a belief in unity, and that we Protoss will forge a great and mighty new civilization. Trust each other in the fight ahead. Strike as one will. Let our last stand burn a memory so bright that we will be known throughout eternity.
The Keystone is in place, Hierarch. It will require time to charge to its full power.
The Nerazim stand ready, Artanis. We will hold the northern entrance to the temple.
The Purifiers and I will secure the southern approach.
And I lay claim to the primary battle line. Amon shall know my wrath firsthand.
My forces will ensure the Keystone's safety and provide for our defense. We will reinforce your warriors as we are able.
Hierarch, the Zerg surround us. But what of the Golden Armada? Disabling the Psi Matrix delayed their return, but...
Amon will bring the full might of the Great Fleet to bear against us. Of that, there is no doubt. But we shall not break. We are the Daylon, united as never before. Entaro Adun, Entaro Tassadar, Entaro Zeratul.
Artanis, your executors will not be able to hold the temple entrances indefinitely. Be ready to assist them at a moment's notice.
The enemy approaches. Nerazim, ready your warp blades. We shall hold the line.
So, Amon intends to lay siege from all directions. Step forth, Dark One, and face Alarak, High Lord of the Tal'Darim.
Zerg detected approaching the southern entrance. Amon is probing our defenses, searching for weakness. Show him none.
Amon is using the Armada's most powerful ships against the Keystone. As painful as it will be, we have no choice but to destroy them.
Yet here you stand, a butcher. Only desolation awaits.
Artanis, the Golden Armada has begun attacking the Spear of Adun. I'll try to support your forces, but we're taking heavy damage.
This vessel serves as a beacon for your hope. Your faith is misplaced.
The enemy is sending a torrent of forces down the central path. The Tal'Darim will need reinforcements. Another fleet of ships set a course for the Keystone. They must be repelled.
We face the enemy. Base is under attack. All allies' base is besieged.
Weak, powerless, submit.
The Spear of Adun has taken a direct hit. The fabrication matrix is unresponsive. Chrono Surge can no longer be activated.
Warriors, a stream of enemies will be upon us shortly. Stand firm, and we shall resist them.
Where there was once salvation, now all shall be consumed by the cleansing flame.
The primary entrance has been breached. The Tal'Darim have been overrun. Reinforce their position immediately.
The assault cluster is failing. Solar Lance is offline.
The Keystone's energy matrix has reached the halfway point. We must hold on.
Detecting multiple enemies on approach. They're attacking two entrances at once.
Hierarch, I am detecting a much larger force from the Golden Armada inbound on the Keystone. Be prepared.
Upgrade complete. Channel. We face the enemy. Prismatic war. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. We are at full power.
I will remake this universe as it should have been. Perfect.
We are at maximum supply.
Hull breach detected. Defensive lattice is offline. Shielding systems failing.
Enemies are swarming against all three entrances. Resist them, brothers!
The Golden Armada, a shining symbol of arrogance. Let your pride be your downfall.
Keystone is approaching full power. Evade them as long as you can.
Their blood is on your hands, Arcanus.
False savior.
Your defiance means their death.
Hierarch, I see an unending tide of Protoss signatures. He's sending every last one of the possessed Templar against the Keystone.
We will hold, Karax. We must.
Maximum energy output. Victory is nearly upon us. Do not lose hope, brothers.
Base is under attack.
Our nexus is under attack. Where is your promised aid, Hierarch? I have no intention to die for this cause, Arcanus. If you cannot protect me, I shall not aid you.
The northern entrance has fallen. We must reinforce the Nerazim's position immediately.
Energy matrix charged. The Keystone is ready, Hierarch.
Warriors, pull back to the Keystone. Let them come to us. Selendis! Hear me! Selendis! Templar! Rid yourselves of Amon! Sever your nerve cords!
We are one in the color.
Without the color, what will we become?
Free. Believe.
Intaro Artanis!
The Dark One has been banished back into the Void. For now, we are free. All of this because because of you. I will bring our great dream of a unified Protoss to bear. We will gather the survivors, rebuild our cities. We will reject our old divisions and forge a new society. Together, we will shape our destiny amongst the stars.
How can this be? Hierarch, we are receiving an unauthorized transmission. It is from
Ulnar. It is Kerrigan.